Hey, what's up? We're gonna play our final match now. It's a little later. I took a break and did a bunch of other stuff, but I figured I would finish off this league. We're 1-1 right now. I think against most of the field we have an okay matchup. We lost the die roll, but we have a pretty good hand. So we're gonna keep. And I think we're game plan here is, I guess sleight of hand is better than starting with Serum Visions, because sleight of hand gives us selection between two cards. And what we're looking for, I think, is mostly going to be like rituals, stuff that kind of gas us up, and then we have gifts as somewhat of an inevitability that if we gifts for Fast and Flames, our win con, and some support, we're going to be a-okay. Manamorphose, that's a pretty good draw. So play Shivan Reef, tap for blue, and even though I said I was going to sleight of hands, I Serum Visioned instead because I don't know. I forgot. I don't want either of these actually, because we already have quite a few lands. And if Brawl can get down and stay down, then we'll be pretty happy with Manamorphose, and that'll ramp us a bit. Next turn, we'll try to get Brawl. It looks like they'll be able to burn him down, but like, what are you gonna do? I don't think it's worth trying to save him for the turn we go off. Like waiting for them to tap out. Oh, it's the mirror! Oh boy, it's the mirror. Well, this is gonna be very, very interesting. Hopefully we can learn something. There's Grape Shot, that's pretty cool. So we'll run out Brawl. The fact that we're on the draw is really bad in the mirror. They're just a turn ahead of us, and we don't really have all that much to disrupt it. After sideboarding, we can bring in Negate, which is nice. But we're just going to hope that they don't know what they're doing. That somehow, despite being a total amateur, that I know more about playing Storm than they do. So they Manamorphose. That's kind of interesting. That sort of suggests that they're going to try to go off to some extent. I suppose I'm tapped out, so they only have 3 mana. Not really much in the graveyard yet for Past in Flames. If they're really trying to go off now, like, more power to them, you know. We'll lose if we lose. But going off turn 2 like this is pretty crazy. They haven't made a land drop yet, so maybe they're just doing all of this to try to hit a land drop. Okay, there's Baral. Stuff is crazy cheap for them. A mirror match. What is this going to be like? Okay. Play the Spirebuff Canal. No need to do anything. They're quite a bit better advantageous than us. They didn't make a land drop though, which is telling. So we're gonna hang back. If they ever want to go for it, they know that Negate is in this deck, or Dispel, or whatever it is. Remand. They know that Remand is in the deck. So they might think twice. They Serum Visions, sure. I think they're just really trying to hit a land drop. So even though they're 1 reducer ahead of us, I'm feeling okay that we made a land drop and they didn't. And next turn, we can end of turn gifts. Not necessarily to like immediately go off the next turn, but I know that there's no graveyard disruption in this deck. So it can't hurt to just get gifts, set some stuff up. They Manamorphose again, very interesting. They have 3 mana, stuff is incredibly cheap. Sleight of hand, okay. They're digging pretty deep. They made their land drop. But we're still quite a ways away from actually going off. On both sides. So if we're just gonna chill, I got double Metamorphose. I'm pretty happy about that. We'll play this mountain, I suppose. Yeah, let's just end of turn gifts on their turn. And we'll get Past in Flames. Past in Flames, I don't know. Ritual. Something else? We have Grape Shot already. We have 2 Metamorphose in hand. That's pretty sweet. So we can go up to 6 mana, 7 mana with Shivan Reef. We don't have that many cantrips. They gifts. Okay. Let's see what they grab. They might choose lands because they haven't made a land drop this turn yet. If they choose lands, we might just deny them lands. Of course, we're going to be really skittish about... I mean, Past in Flames isn't that scary yet. I don't know. I'm not too scared of anything right now. TBH. Just kind of content to let things progress. I'm just talking to my friend. She sent me a really good Animal Crossing screen cap. I suppose I can show it to you. Isn't that awesome? It's like the OP, and then she really looks like Sakusa. So, they want Metamorphose, Peer Through Depths, Grape Shot, and Past in Flames. We will give them... they can't get a land with Peer Through Depths. Past in Flames, they're still 1 away from playing, and then if they do, they can just run through like 4, Grape Shot for like 4, that's whatever. I think we'll give them... So put the chosen cards in the graveyard. So we'll put in the graveyard Peer Through Depths and I guess Grape Shot, so they can't double Grape Shot. Because that's a little scarier. It seems much more likely that they can get up to a Storm Count such that they can kill us by Grape Shotting twice. Rather than this one where they have to just do it all from the Grape Shot flashback. Whereas, you know, we have that option. Metamorphose, that seems quite desperate. I think they really want to hit a land drop. Do they have anything? They have 6 cards. They must have something. Maybe they have a bunch of other, like, big rituals. Sleight of hand, okay. I think they just want land drops. They're a little freaked out that they don't have land drops. So I think in the mirror match, having a bunch of lands in your hand is actually... I don't know. Because it's like you just want to go off first. But it's like you want to go off... There's this thing in Magic where I think about this a lot. Where it's like you both... It's like as soon as possible, but also as late as possible. That the longer you wait... This is just kind of a given thing in general. Like, in the most general sense, Magic has this interesting timing. Oops, thought I was hitting one, but I wasn't giving it focus. Where the later you do something, the more resources and information you'll likely have. But the earlier you do something, the more likely you can do it before your opponent like disables it as an option by winning the game or by setting up defenses or whatever. So you want to do things as early as possible, but also as late as possible. Like here, where I'm going to Gifts Ungiven at the end of their turn. Once they've, you know, had their fun. The other thing we could do is Grape Shot. No, it's a sorcery, never mind. It'd be pretty funny to Grape Shot on their turn, and they can get in for one if they want. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, no, never mind. We will play Gifts Ungiven. Oh yeah, it only costs 3. That's cool. So we will take Past in Flames for sure. Ritual, Ritual, and I kind of want to just try going off next turn. I think it's like kind of doable. Because we only need to storm up to 8. And then... Oh no, that's not how Past in Flames works. I keep forgetting. We'd have to do one Grape Shot and then Past in Flames and then storm Past in Flames again. With that in mind, I don't know, Manamorphose? This seems pretty strong. I do still kind of want to go for it next turn. Let's see what we draw. If we draw another land, then maybe I'll just wait and have more mana. If we draw a cantrip, I might go for it. Yeah, we draw Opt. Okay, I'm going to go for it. Because we have Serum Vision, Sleight of Hand, and Opt, plus 2 Manamorphose. So we want to do this to maximize stuff in the graveyard after Past in Flames. So this costs 5 with Flashback. Shouldn't that be 4? Isn't it normally 5 and then Baral reduces it? Or does it show... How do I... Cancel. Yeah, it's just 4. Okay. So we need... Start with the rituals, just because that's simple. And then the Manamorphoses. This can add blue, blue. As can this. Blue, blue. I have another Gifts. Baral doesn't do anything. Let's Opt. Spiral of Canal, bottom. Another Baral. Let's Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand and Island. I guess Sleight of Hand. We need 4 for Past in Flames Flashback. And then at least 1 to kickstart all our rituals and stuff again. So I guess what we'll do now... We can Sleight of Hand one more time. Remand and Steam Vents. We'll definitely take Remand, just in case. But they're tapped out, so it seems pretty good. Now we can Grape Shot. Is that right? No, that only... Yeah, well, we have 3 lines on top, right? Okay, so we'll Grape Shot now. Always yields. Same targets. Same targets, same targets, same targets. Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I thought I like always yield. I'm just like really scared. I don't want to yield somehow like past. Okay, now we can Past in Flames. Then we can add this for Pyretic Ritual. We can Desperate Ritual. We can just Grape Shot. Kill them. Sweet! That's it. Same targets, 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 same targets. Cool! We did it! We did it! We won the mirror match. As far as sideboarding goes, I guess I should bring in my negates. I don't know if there's anything else I need to bring in. I guess you could debatably say I should bring in lightning bolts to shut down their reducers, but that seems unnecessary. We could bring in empty for another win con, but they're so undisruptive. Like, the only thing they're going to have to bring in is negates. So I don't really think we need it. I think we just need to be safe when we start going off and not overcommit too quickly. So what can we cut? Remand is still pretty good. Gifts was very useful that time. Maybe just go down. Which of these do I like least? Serum Visions kind of is annoying. I don't know. I guess Serum Visions is good when you're going off. Let's try like this. I don't really know. Is there anything else? Empty seems just kind of overkill, right? Like the go off we had there, the only thing they're going to be able to do to that is negate individual spells, which isn't that scary. The only one that's scary is negating Past in Flames. So we'll just have either our own negate up to protect it, or remand up to protect it, something like that. But we should be able to go off like that pretty consistently, because that's their only disruption. And we just gotta kind of get lucky and go faster than them. So let's give it a try. No. We're on the draw. It's a pretty cool hand, except for the fact that we have one land. Yeah, no, that's too scary. Yeah, I guess this is fine. We can sleight of hand turn one. We have a whole lot of rituals. The fact that we have negate makes me pretty happy. I just really like having something like that as insurance. We'll keep. And we'll put back, I guess, Pyretic Ritual? It doesn't seem like we'll need both. The fact that we can't cast Manamorphose is so friggin' awkward, but whatever. I'm sure we will draw a multicolored land soon enough. Maybe this is a bad keep. I don't know. I guess it's like in some ways just as sketchy as the first hand. The first hand we literally couldn't play anything though, because we didn't have any 1-mana cantrips. Whereas this time at least, 2 negates. Okay, that's fine. We will sleight of hand. Steam Vents and Spirewolf Canal. I'd rather get Steam Spirewolf Canal because it doesn't have to hurt us. Hopefully we will draw Baral or Electromancer. The Electroman. They are going to be playing an Electroman, I bet. Nope, a Baral. Close, close. Let's draw our own. Let's draw our own Baral. Come on. Baral. Yeah! Easy game! Why is this game so easy, though? Why are people always saying this game is hard? This game is easy, though. So we tapped out. That's a little spooky, but they tapped out, too. And we were on the draw game 1 as well, weren't we? They started missing land drops and stuff, and that kind of brought us back into it. So, next turn, I don't see any point in going off. They only have 4 cards in hand. Oops. Always forgetting to press 1. They only have 4 cards. They have 5 cards in hand. We have 2 negates. So unless they go off this turn, we can be kind of just play it safe. I'd like to keep hitting land drops. We can... I wish I had cantrips or something. Steam Vance untapped. Okay, they're gonna go for something here. They were playing a lot of like really desperate metamorphoses and stuff last game. Things that I would have personally just kept in hand. La 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 la. What will they do? Cantrip? No. They're rethinking it. They remembered how I went off last turn. Oh! Tapping red. Did they bring in their lightning bolts? Are they about to bolt my Baral? That would be really annoying. That would be so annoying. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. It seemed unnecessary to me. It seemed like I should just be goldfishing and racing them. But it's like if they're spending their turns slowing me down without really costing themselves too much. Whoa, whoa, what are you going for? What is this? What is this? Opponent, what are you playing right now? Past in Flames? Oh, gifts, okay. So, ritualing out of gifts is pretty aggressive. Like, I don't know. So I assume they're going to get a similar stack to last time, which was like Past in Flames, Grape Shot, Ritual, or something. And again, I think giving them the opportunity to double Grape Shot, like we did to kill them, is a little sketchy. Yeah. So, so if we gave them Past in Flames in hand, they could conceivably Past in Flames next turn, and then go Ritual, 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 Sleight of Hand, that's 4, Grape Shot. I'm tempted to just put both rituals in their hands, and then it's like, well, what are you doing with it? Because I assume they don't already have Past in Flame in hand. So if we put Grape Shot and Past in Flames in the graveyard, they could like Ritual, Ritual, Flashback Past in Flames, Ritual, Ritual, Ritual. Oh, that's actually quite a lot of damage. Maybe I'll give them Past in Flames in hand and deny them one of the double rituals. Does that make sense? No, I like doing this. Just give them mana. I don't think they have much other action because they're kind of the fact that they're doing all this. So now they can go Ritual, Ritual, Past in Flames, Ritual, 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 Past in Flames, Ritual, Ritual, Sleight of Hand, Gifts, Grape Shot. So that's 8. That's not enough. That's not enough. Oops, sorry. I gotta get used to pressing 1. I'm not intentionally slow rolling my opponent, of course. So we can hold up Negate. I think if they try to do something real spooky, we can negate it. Like, I'll negate Past in Flames just to save that 8 damage and to shut it off entirely. And I'll negate another Gifts. I'll negate a whole lot of things. And we can end of turn Gifts, which will be cool. They have a 4th land, so they can flashback Past in Flames, but then have no mana. Who would ever do such a stupid thing? Flashback Past in Flames without counting properly, and have no mana to do anything with. I thought they might just go the turn. Oh, you don't know how that works. Oh, I'm so sorry. I guess this really is the new to MTGO league. But yeah, this is a pretty basic rule. You cannot have two legendary creatures with the same name. That's unfortunate. I mean, not that it really matters, because I could never really get rid of that Baral, but it's just... It's too bad that, like... You know, it's more threatening if you hold up mana. I suppose I could still have negate held up. Okay, so we want... There's kind of two ways to go about this. We can do what they did and try to guarantee access to Grape Shot, but I kind of prefer just the set everything up. What the? What? No. Wait, what? What? What just happened? I don't understand. They conceded. Oh, they conceded. Okay. Well, we won 5 play points, which is not a lot, because to play Vintage Cube, you need like 100. We went 2-1, which is pretty good. Yeah, this deck is pretty sweet. I had a lot of fun playing it. Storming out is like really, really satisfying. I can see why people love this archetype so much. It looks really cool in Vintage Cube too, but it looks way, way harder to properly play in Vintage Cube. So how many new player points do I have? Why is the question mark thing? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Settings? Oh, I wanted to see, yeah, this is, I guess, what I want. Now if yeah, that's kind of cool. It lags quite a bit, but it's nice. I lost my train of thought. I want to see how many new player points I have. How do I find that out? Collection? Other products. We have 12 new player points, so we can do a few more of those. I kind of want to, because we'll likely get different decks that we can try playing with, have different matchups. Very fun. I don't know when I will, though. Really, what I want to play is Vintage Cube, which I've watched so many hundreds of hours of footage of. It just looks so cool. No, this isn't what I want. I want... Yeah, the Vintage Cube Phantom Draft. But I need either 10 event tickets or 100 play points. I think it's going to be about 10, 15 bucks or something to do one of these. And I'm probably just going to lose really badly and not make any of my money back. But I still want to do it. It looks so cool. It's like just one of the most interesting games and formats I can imagine. All right, that's all for now. This one was pretty fast because the guy just conceded halfway through the second round. They had had enough. Okay, bye-bye.